Hey everybody, Bill in Virginia. Welcome back. So this is Jerry's build, part 6. I have spent some time and I have soldered a good number of these tracks into manageable little segments and just kind of put them off into different areas of the layout now. You can also see where I did the outlines of the track, so the black really is tie width. Came back in with a marker and just put a dashed line, roughly down the center. That's going to be where the center line of my Cork Roadbed is going to be. So I probably will start somewhere right around there, where the crossings are, and just start to work my way around the layout. Do as much of the straight legs, off of switches as I can, then come back in and do the filler pieces to kind of get around here. I am going to be using construction adhesive, spread real thin with a spatula just to kind of put the cork in place. I will use some of those pins, some boards, cans, stuff, make sure everything is down and set. But that's going to be coming up next. I'm going to get the Cork Roadbed out and just start looking at it and then figuring out what I'm going to do here. But more to come. Starting to lay the cork out, and as you've seen, this N-scale build has some tight curves. Trying to force a section of straight cork into a curved shape can be difficult, but you know what, I found a way, and I'm sure there's others out there that use this method, that you can easily curve cork in N-scale. And I did a similar method when I was doing my O-scale build, and some of my other videos from a long time ago show it in detail, but I'll just show you what I'm doing on the N-scale to get curves into my cork. That'll make it easy when I put down the roadbed here. So I'll show you real fast what I've been doing. So first step is just to rip the two pieces down to one. And this is the outside. This has got a bevel on it. And I'm wanting to make a curve that goes right along in through here. So what I'm going to do is, I know that this piece has got the bevel. This is going to be on the outside, so the curve is going to go this way. I'm going to take just a pair of nippers, and every 1/4 to 1/2 an inch, I'm going to just snip it about 1/3 of the way in. If you look, you can already see that that straight piece of cork is getting a curve to it. So I'll show you what it looks like once I get it all done, but I'm going to do this the entire length of the Cork Roadbed, all the way down to the other end. And it will pick up the curve even as I'm doing this. So right now I'm about halfway through, and you can see it has a nice curve. I get down to the other side and it's still straight. So just making those little relief cuts really helps form the roadbed to what you've got for a curve. And then it's easily adjustable at that point. So you can see this piece of roadbed has a natural curve now that follows it through, and I can easily adjust it when I put my adhesive down to go. Now the next piece on this, for the inside of the curve, for that I want to do the square side. The beveled edge is going to be on the inside of the curve. This is the part that I need to cut so that I can continue to get that sweeping curve built into the Cork Roadbed. I'll show you that when I get it done here in a minute too. So you can see how easy it is to make the curve. And then you can adjust it. You could even straighten it out if you needed to in areas where you've got straight sections. So I've got enough cork set and trimmed and ready that I can get started on laying it out. I'll do major straight sections, major curve sections. I've got a lot to do over on the far side. And this will probably keep me busy for the better part of this work week. But we'll make some pretty quick progress on it. And probably by next weekend, around Christmas time, I'll be able to start putting the track down and start putting it down permanently. We'll see. I'll get a little farther and then we'll come back and take a look. Sunday afternoon, now on a rainy Richmond day, and Cork Roadbed is going in place here. You will notice I do not have anything weighing the roadbed down. By doing those notches in the Cork Roadbed for the end scale, it holds the curve, it doesn't buckle, and it lays flat. So the stuff that I'm using, which is Power Grab by somebody, Loctite, it works, and it works well. So I will continue. I've got plenty of cork to finish the layout. I'm going to go on to the other side. There'll be some areas where I need to add like a little bit more. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to add a little bit more here. I should have went the outside curve first, but I ended up going on the inside. So got this stuff set. Is what it is. It's all going to be hidden when it's ballasted anyway, but this will probably need just a little piece to flesh it out. Once I lay the track back before I start adding feeders beyond what I've already done, I'll be able to make adjustments, add a little bit of cork here and there, and go from there. So I'm going to continue, work my way around, and then I will pick up like this spur here, that spur there. I did get these two small ones in place over here already, so it should be good for that. And, everything is going to be covered by scenery. Everything is going to be ballasted. It will look really nice once it's all done. So at this stage, it's not necessarily neat as could be, but my hands and my eyes these days, you know what? I got the stuff down where it needs to be and it's holding tight. Anyway, let's see if I can get the rest of the Cork Roadbed in today. Well, early Sunday evening, and I have the Cork Roadbed completely down. That Power Grab works excellent to hold it. I've been running my hands around on it. There's no bumps. It's smooth. It's sticking very well. So all of the track is just sort of sitting back on. I will let the Power Grab set completely and do that overnight. And then I can start putting the track down. Not 100% down, but I can start putting it back together again, putting blocks in and getting my wiring set. I've got to run a set of feeders right in between the crossovers there to account for the blocks that Jerry's wanting to put in. But that's going to be my starting point. Center of the layout. Then I'll probably work my way this way around. Again, I will get feeders. I'll get everything kind of set. Make sure I've got everything where I want it. Poke some holes for the drops for the feeders to go underneath. And then come back in and with a different putty knife, I will apply some of the Power Grab, not 100% in areas, but along most of it, because once the ballast gets in and that's glued in place, that'll finish holding the track. So I don't need as much as what I have for the roadbed, but I'll put an ample amount on, just to make sure that the track is not going to go anywhere. So a few more steps to do before I get there, but it's coming along, looking good. So we'll just let it sit tonight and have to work tomorrow, start doing a little bit more. All right, Saturday afternoon, and Jerry is back over, and we are putting down the prints for building layout on the cities that Jerry has on his layout. So what do you think, Jerry?
I think it's coming together pretty well.
Yeah, I do too. Going to have a lot of good interest, a lot of good buildings in here, roads, crossing the tracks, areas for some scenery. It's going to look really sharp, and Jerry's going to have fun running it. You know what? I'm going to have fun running it too. So
There you go. Of course.
Saturday evening comes to a close, and had a really nice visit with Jerry this afternoon when he was over. So he got things lined out where he's wanting his buildings. So the next thing for me is, once I get the replacement switch in for the one that I trashed, I'll get the additional tracks installed, get my feeders dropped, and then I will start doing the gluing of the track. In fact, I probably will start doing that fairly soon because I know where this is going to go, and I can at least get some of that done. Still do it over here during the holiday before I do work travel. But anyway, I think that's going to do it for this one. So keep having fun on your layouts. Until next time.